We are going to test out the limits, run the dyno, and see exactly if we could break the world record today for the 2020 Shelby GT500. And here are the results for the smallest pulley, highest boost, best fuel out there. We made 955 rear wheel horsepower. Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the video series on the 2020 Shelby GT500. Yes, we are doing a full series. Basically, we are going to do the tuning. Once when we tune the stock, which you guys already know, on max tune, as well as the Kenne belt inlet system. Now, what we're gonna go ahead and do is shoot for the 1000 crank horsepower, 850 to the wheels, to see exactly what this GT500 can go ahead and do. Again, we have the full fuel system. We have the Kenne belt booster pump, the injectors, the tiniest pulley, which I showed you guys previously. I don't know if you guys could tell in the video how big this pulley is, but let me go ahead and tell you, 2.35. And the stock airbox, which is going to be probably the main factor for this 2020 Shelby GT500. So we are shooting for 1000 horsepower today, which I think is going to be a walk in the park. This thing is going to be so quick, so easy. Once when we get that complete, then we will shoot for the max, which will be on the next video. So make sure you subscribe down below for more content regarding that. But as mentioned previously, we do have the 2020 Shelby GT500 up and running. We are doing all the testing and tuning here, going to max out. This thing will get 1000 like nothing. Just how my 2014 Shelby GT500, when it was completely stock, got 850 rear wheel horsepower. On a full bolt-on. But as you guys see here, we have the tiniest pulley, we have the stock airbox, we do have the injectors here, we have stock throttle body, stock supercharger. We are currently running E85. We also have the Kenne belt booster pump, which I'll show you guys more. And we are in the trunk here. Here's the Kenne belt. This is the dual booster pump here, which is my favorite. I ran this on my 2008 Pro Charged Mustang, my 2014 stock GT500, and then my 2014 built GT500. So this is a necessity if you are ever wanting to run high boost or just maximize the performance of your car. And it is a simple plug and play, which is super simple. One of the best mods that you could go ahead and do for your car. So this is what we are also running to maximize the performance of the GT500. We also have the ID 1050 injectors. So max injectors, max booster pump. We have the E85, which is very, very efficient. So this is it. It should be a very, very simple tune again. A lot of you guys have been wondering exactly when I was going to get the 1000 horsepower, and today is going to be the day. And the next, hopefully we could get 1200 horsepower. I don't even know why I'm wearing sunglasses in here. Hopefully we could get 1200 horsepower on the complete max, complete air, complete timing, complete boost, complete fuel system, complete everything. And then we're gonna go ahead and take it one step at a time, completely max out everything and send it. Then we're gonna go on a review drive, so make sure you subscribe down below because you do not wanna miss that. It's gonna be so much fun. And again, for the guys that like to go ahead and get technical, now we're gonna go ahead and test the throttle bodies, because previously we tested the air filters. Now we're gonna go ahead and give you guys the facts about the throttle bodies, and then eventually we'll do the fuel pumps. But I know you guys like the facts and the really technical aspects of this, so let's go back to the testing drawing board and show you guys exactly what the potential is for throttle bodies. And the throttle body itself had 525 CFM. This is one of the new throttle bodies from Ford, very, very similar to the Hellcat throttle body in dimensions and make itself. So Ford left no room for the throttle body on their 2020 Shelby GT500. It comes equipped with a 93mm mono blade to match the 93mm inlet of the supercharger manifold. A lot of you guys saying increasing the throttle body will increase horsepower. That is absolutely incorrect. If you were to put a 100mm or 110mm throttle body on the 93mm supercharger manifold, you're still only letting 93mm of air through that manifold, even if you were to have a 110, 150, a 200mm throttle body. So I just wanted to go ahead and clarify that upgrading the throttle body will do absolutely nothing, but we can manipulate how fast air goes through that, which is what Kenne did with their patent pending airflow system, which I can't explain too much, but it's pretty awesome. You guys have already seen the results in my previous video. Alright, as you guys saw, it made 480 through the intake, the tube, and the throttle body here. So that's what we're working with as stock. Another thing to mention here regarding the spark plugs, because the gapping is very specific on superchargers, we did no gapping on the spark plugs, so they are 100% stock. Also, one of the most important things that you could do for your car is getting a premium oil like Lucas Oil. I run this on all of my cars here, and as you guys can see, it's great results. So we are running the 5W50 fresh new oil on the GT500. We are about to do the 850 rear wheel horsepower pull on the 2020 Shelby GT500, aka the 1000 horsepower pull, and I cannot wait. This is what we've been waiting for. 850 should be a walk in the park. Again, this setup is with the smallest pulley and the stock airbox. Those two factors are going to be huge, along with the boost, timing, and all that. But mechanically, we have basically a full fuel system, the small pulley, as well as the stock inbox. Goal 850 rear wheel horsepower. Let's see what we can do. I cannot wait. This thing's going to be loud. I don't know if I told you guys, but this thing stock right out of the box, no exhaust, is one of the loudest cars I've ever heard in my whole entire life. There we have it, 859.5 rear wheel horsepower. Mission accomplished, 850 rear wheel horsepower. That is 1000 to the motor, which is absolutely insane. This car has so much more to do, which is what we're gonna go and test out right now. As mentioned before, we have the Kenne inlet system that I think will boost it up incredibly. We'll go ahead and show you guys the results here, but 859 rear wheel horsepower is insane. And here are the results. Smallest pulley and the stock airbox, 880 rear wheel horsepower. We made the 1000 mark, and I cannot believe it. It was easy walk in the park here for this 2020 Shelby GT500. Now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Max boost and max inlet system with all the air with the Kenne supercharger. That will be on the next video. Again, this is a full video series. We are going one step at a time, so make sure you subscribe down below. Give it a big thumbs up because we have so much in store. The goal again is 1000 rear wheel horsepower on the 2020 Shelby GT500. Will we make it? You will have to go and wait on the next one. I cannot wait to go in and show you. So we are getting everything set in stone here. We got the GT500 idling. We're going to swap out the inlet system and try reaching that 1000 rear wheel horsepower mark.